Everything was progressing the way it should be until she was 2 years old. And she was hitting all her mile markers, babbling, and doing everything a 2-year-old, does.
I think the biggest thing was her speech. That was there was a big delay in her speech. We had her in some speech therapy. It didn't really seem to be working out.
You start reading, and you read till your fingers bleed, and then you start getting really scared. I think at that moment, everything just stopped. As a parent, it tears your heart out because there's no rhyme or reason for this. It's not in any of our families. There's not a lot of resources for autism. It's not like you can just go and get a pill for it.
It's not just the child that has autism. It's the whole family that has autism. It's not a one-person thing.
We put the parents and the families at the heart of everything that we do because we know that the parents are the ones who care the most about their children.
And as a parent, well, you can't say everything's going to be okay because it may not be okay.
Probably the most important thing I've learned with autism and Dr. Warner is early intervention. That's very important. Most important, probably.
Wagner Drive. I need you to do something. Warren, Michigan.
We have our diagnostic team right down the hall from our treatment team, and that allows us to interact with one another much more easily than some other programs where your diagnosis is done in one location, your treatment is in another location. We're really all one big team.
The first month, it just seems like, it's tiring, but she started to make more eye contact. We got her to point for things that she wanted. We were able to learn, just techniques to do simple things.
Certain things like brushing her hair would always be like a big deal, and thrashing and kicking and screaming and hitting and whatever. Well, now I've kind of realized that half of that was me. Ripping through her hair was not a good idea, but now we just kind of, sort of take it a little easier, get a different brush, talk her through it, and she's like nothing's going on. So it's phenomenal.
Our vision for the Hope Center is that we will be the first and the best, the gold standard destination for families who want behavioral treatment for their children. We felt immediately energized because we knew that they understood our mission, that they cared about us, and their kindness and their generosity have allowed us to do things that we didn't think possible.
When I saw what they were accomplishing in the facility that she has now, I figured this is where we've got to help her so that she can do a better job. When you're professional the way they are, it's right that they have the best facilities possible to treat these kids.
You hear about things like tears of joy, and you hear about words like hope. And I don't think people really understand what those words mean until you have something like this, to where, they call it the Hope Center, and okay, that's a catchy phrase when you read about it in a pamphlet. But when you have a situation like this and you see it, you realize hope is a pretty powerful thing to keep you going every day.
I mean, without it, we wouldn't be where we're at. We wouldn't feel as confident as we are as parents, taking care of her and having the tools that we have to do that now.
Our first gift to Hope Center bought iPads. Now, to me, iPads doesn't mean a thing, because I'm old school. But it means an awful lot to the doctors and to the kids. Because the kid took the iPad and couldn't communicate in words, but wrote on the iPad, "Mom, I love you." And that was the first time that the mother had ever seen that. She never heard it, but she's seen it. And can you imagine what kind of a feeling that would be?
Without his donations and his just willingness to take an interest in something like this, we wouldn't have it. We wouldn't have this, wouldn't be here. And it's a lonely place when you can't go somewhere for a child. It makes you just want to meet him and just hug him, and it's just unbelievable what he's done.